Hello and welcome to DevNull Gaming. So last time we went ahead and took care of this level with the whole dropping floors, the relay, and we're moving on to Focus. We were playing as Coral last time and we're giving Holly another shot. So let's see how this one goes. And kind of, ooh, that's going really well so far. 10 seconds in, and I am wrecked. That's exactly what you guys have come to know and expect from me. Ooh, so this is kind of cool. Oh, so there's enemies that sort of pop up around the edges and fire big laser beams. Okay, so that's new. I always like whenever they add new stuff.
Battery here.
I know everyone who's played this game is like, yeah, that's not that new. But it's new to me. It's new to me! Ah, those little guys drag you. So they're like portable little gravity wells. Kind of like what we encountered with Justice. Except they're also toasters. Which instantly means that they're a little bit cooler. Because toast is awesome.
Shut down.
And delicious.
Battery up.
Okay, sweet. Awesome, 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 awesome. And let's go ahead and try and sneak in here, get rid of that laser. So many missiles. See, this is where Holly really has an advantage, in that I don't have to be super accurate. All I have to do is just point in the direction of my enemies, and they will fall. And I can definitely get behind the whole, hey, there's a hazard in the middle of the stage that's very short range. And I'm potentially going to die. Let's grab the battery. There we go. Got the battery. Whew. I do wonder if that blue flame in the middle is actually going to sort of spread out further, because it looks like that's getting a little bit further. Okay, I'm guessing it didn't.
Accelerate.
And it's back in this one.
Accelerate extended.
So we're getting more accelerant. So it's kind of like the Android's equivalent of caffeine, I suppose.
Battery over here.
Awesome.
Shut down.
Shut down. So we'll go ahead and try and take out as many of these guys as possible.
Battery up.
Wonderful. Okay.
Shut down.
So there's battery up here. Good. Got the battery. Do another shutdown. Shutdowns are one of my favorite power-ups. Okay.
Battery over here.
And I think that's the last enemy. Sweet! Yeah! So Holly did well.
Made it.
Only had one death, so that wasn't great, but hey, it wasn't bad either. Ranked number 1001. Okay, so we're moving on to Repeater. What's a repeater do? It repeats what the repeater is sent to repeat, because the repeater is nothing more than a repeater that's designed to repeat things that are sent to it to other things. So what happens if you have a repeater hooked to a repeater? Then you have a repeater that repeats to a repeater that repeats. Because repeaters repeat, repeaters repeat. Repeaters are for repeating, 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 repeating. Repeat is a funny word to say. It's kind of like I remember there was a fun little thing as a kid. It was Pete and Repeat were sitting on a bridge. Pete fell off, and who was left? Repeat. Pete and Repeat were sitting on a bridge. Pete fell off. Who was left? Repeat. And we're getting chaos, madness. Okay.
Battery up.
Oh, there's a battery here, and if we get too far away, then the floor goes away. And I'm down again.
Shut down.
Or is the floor actually going away, or is it just
Shut down.
not being shown?
Battery over here.
We needed that battery. There we go. We got the battery. Okay. So new enemy. He sends out a pulse around him of attack beams, and those go away when he dies. It looks a bit like one of the events in World of Warcraft where they have like lines of enemies that you have to sort of step through.
Shut down.
And yeah, I've been playing games like World of Warcraft, EverQuest, all sorts of MMOs for the past like
Battery up.
18 years.
Fire
So definitely been playing MMOs for a long time. Been gaming for a whole long
This is
time.
incredible. Battery
Love
over
gaming.
here.
I'm absolutely atrocious at most games.
Shut down.
So I found that some people actually really do enjoy watching me flounder and screw up and make mistakes. So,
Battery
yeah, it
here.
was recommended by a few of my friends, hey, you know, you should start doing YouTube videos, because people like watching idiots make mistakes and die in games.
Battery over
I'm
here.
like, you know, I mean, you're probably right. I know, I
Accelerate.
love watching YouTube people like the Game Grumps or Yogg's Cast. Oof, that hurt. And I always feel inadequate whenever I go to watch things like Awesome Games Done Quick. Because, don't get me wrong, I love what they're doing. They're super amazing. The causes that they play for are great.
Battery here.
But the problem is that you watch them and your first thought is usually, or at least my first thought is usually,
Accelerate.
I could never do that. I could never be that good. Because those guys are amazing. I mean, admittedly, yes.
Shut down.
Speedrunners
Battery over
at
here.
that level have to put in hundreds of hours to keep their skills good. I believe one of them said that he practices for, I think it was 5 hours a day, every day, whenever he's practicing to go to a run. 5 hours a day, every day, just for his running. That's insane. I mean, I love that people like that are so dedicated, because that's a talent in and of itself that most people don't have. So, if you guys are watching this and y'all haven't heard of Awesome Games Done Quick, they're an amazing charity. This year they actually ran for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, and in 1 week they raised $2,214,000 in 7 days just from people donating to watch speedruns. It's amazing. And we're on a new boss. This guy looks horrifying. My best day keeps getting better. Holly, holly, holly. How I've always hoped you'd slip and fall out an airlock so I could hurl you at a passing asteroid. Venom, you always struck me as kind of twisted, but to think you could overrule the other 3 lords, I still don't believe you pulled this off without help. Very sharp. No wonder you were always Embryo's pride and joy. And nothing makes me happier than breaking the other kids' toys.
Dance for me.
So this is crazy looking. So maybe I can fire. I was gonna say maybe I can fire a cannon shot. Okay. So this is a strange boss so far. He does lots of damage on those hits, so as with any boss, the first few times I run them, I will probably get my butt handed to me.
We're just getting
Battery.
started.
Okay, so sweet.
Waste of
Ow.
time.
Firepower.
Okay. And we need a battery, like badly.
Shut down. Battery over here.
Battery. Woo!
You can't run from me.
Okay. I'm hoping that maybe one of these days I'll actually find a game that I'm really good at and is worth running on something like Games Done Quick. Maybe eventually put in an application to try and run a game at one of the next year's events. So we're going to go ahead and swap over to... Actually, I think Shiitake should do really well on this.
Okay.
So, okay. Let's see, what type of voice did I give Venom? Okay. Huh? Shiitake? They let you out of the ship? I thought they had you chained to that place. Not that I can sympathize with that. Hello, Mr. Venom. There have been some extraordinary circumstances, and I am making the most of it. You are my next prey. I think I see why they kept you in the fridge. You're going down, Pipsqueak.
Dance for me.
She has exceptional range and damage, so that should prove very useful against this guy. Because he seems like the kind that you don't want to be too close to. So as long as I can keep fairly far away, I can manage to do some good damage. Awesome. Boom, boom, boom. And you know, I know that he's going to be spawning a bunch of stuff here in the middle, so I might as well drop my mines right there. Ah, I see my mines don't last for very long.
You can't run from me.
There we go. There we go. Got the battery. Good. Yeah, I was thinking one game that I would probably be decent at trying to speedrun, so I may end up doing some Twitch streaming of it, would be Kirby's Nightmare and Dreamland.
Accelerate.
Or whichever one the Game Boy Advance was. Because the Game Boy Advance Kirby game was one of my favorites. Okay, so we're gonna drop some more mines.
Over here.
Those mines just wreck.
Shut down.
Okay, so
Accelerate.
definitely
Firepower.
Shiitake is amazing against this guy. She can do tons of damage from range, and it pierces. Ah! I couldn't move fast enough.
Shut down. Battery here.
There we go. Okay, and he's got a big spider butt. He's got a big spider butt. He's dropping little spiderlings everywhere. Okay, so I don't know if the vitality bar is his health or what exactly I need to be hitting here. Because, man, I was doing really well. I'm gonna try this again, because Shiitake seems to be doing really well.
Dance for me.
Does he say dance for me, or is that something that Shiitake said? Okay, so we'll go and just drop those mines. And it looks like I've already lost a pretty good chunk of health, or a chunk of battery. And boom. Okay, so we can recharge that. Nothing that I can't recover from. Not yet. That hurt. Only downside with firing in a straight line.
Accelerate. Battery here. Shut down.
You can't run from me.
So close, but not close enough. Okay, so we're gonna just try and stay pretty far away and just snipe him to death.
Battery over here.
Enough of this.
Firepower.
Okay. So it looks like I should be able to just drop these mines here, and then that will just wreck him. And boom, boom, wrecked.
How is this possible?
Accelerate.
Okay, cool. It looks like I've got all that line down. Nope. There's still one down there. Okay, cool. So that line's all destroyed. Let's go ahead and try and take out as much as we can. There we go. Sweet.
Firepower.
Ow. That really hurt. There we go. I got the battery. It cost me a little bit of health, but I got it.
Firepower.
You know, I think it may have been safer for me to actually charge headfirst into that. Okay. Come on, die so I can get your battery. Woo.
Firepower.
Keep her away from me.
Okay, keep on shooting. So these things are basically mines that he's sending at me. Nope, and power out. Power down. Alright, so we're gonna try and beat him next time. So, thanks for watching. As always, keep staying awesome and take care. Bye.